I was realizing, look at this hair. You guys, my hair always looks crazy. Some days I have the time and energy to do it, but most days I don't. You know, it doesn't matter. We haven't left the house today. We're just doing some cooking, and that's it. So, this is as good as it's gonna get. Anyway, so some of the kids might not like the breakfast bake that we made, and I also got out some burger patties. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I cook those up, and then they can kind of choose what they'd like to eat tonight for dinner, and then whatever is left they can have for lunch tomorrow, or breakfast if they want the breakfast casserole. So let's get these burgers seasoned and grilling away. Hey everybody, so for dinner tonight I am trying something that I saw Fallon over at Moss Family TV make with the crescent rolls, breakfast sausage, and cream cheese. She said their whole family loved it, so I thought I'd whip it up because I already have all the stuff ready and on hand. So let's get it together and see how it turns out, see if my family likes it as much. Alright, I'm getting everything kind of prepped so it's easier for me to throw together. So I'm just opening up my crescent rolls. I'm going to dump them out on the plate. I have my sausage in the microwave heating up so it'll be easier to melt the cream cheese. And I was going to try to make it entirely dairy-free and use my Violife cream cheese. This one's seasoned with garlic and herbs. It's delicious. But I forgot I had used some. So, that's right. I'll fill it in with just a tiny little bit left of regular cream cheese. And we'll mix that in and call it good.
Alright, this came out of the microwave. Try to mix in. I didn't microwave very long, but it's alright. Try to get the cream cheese incorporated with the meat, and I guess both flavors of cream cheese kind of mixed together. So that already looks and smells really good. Okay, it looks kind of gross, but slimy meat. But, oh, it actually smells divine. So that's pretty good. We're going to set it aside. I'm going to take my 9x13 glass pan, and I am just using saute and grill pan, what they had at Costco, I think. And then I'm going to spray. Then what we're going to do is take 1 can of our crescent roll dough. I feel like this pan might be too big, but we'll see. Split it and unroll it into the bottom here. And then what I saw Fallon do is kind of pinch these little edges, you know, like the cracks in between where they're pre-cut. She's kind of pinched them together, which I'm sure you might not even need to do, but I'm going to do it just because she did it. Hers turned out. I'm going to kind of pull my crust up the edge a little. Pinch them together. You guys, how easy is this? And what I did for my ground sausage is I took it like directly out of the freezer, and I just tossed it in my tiny little slow cooker, or my tiny little crock pot. It's like a, I don't know, 2-quart or something. I just tossed it in there and let it slow cook all day. I mean, it does cause more work because you have to like break it up if you're not doing that as it goes. But literally, I just sat it down, forgot. And we're gonna dump all of our mixture. Scrape it all up. Spread it. I should chop up my sausage a little bit more. That's okay. We'll get there. I'm gonna try to get it as spread out as I can so every bite has, you know, this yummy sausage in it. Okay, that looks pretty good because it will bubble up quite a bit, and we're gonna cover it with our second roll. Split. So this might be like the easiest breakfast for dinner we're making. Some of us might eat it tonight, or some might just wait until breakfast tomorrow. Possibilities here are endless. this. That is, if we like it. If we don't, then hey, it was not a very expensive recipe to try. But kind of pinch these top ones together a little bit. This one's not as broken or pulled apart as the bottom one. All right, now we are going to go ahead and toss this into the oven at 350.
So it's almost done, but I'm going to put a little of my Country Crock plant butter into a ramekin, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt on it, and then microwave it, and then when it comes out of the oven, I'm going to brush the top. All right, our breakfast for dinner should be ready. Get it out of the oven here, and then brush it with some butter. Oh, you guys. Oh, that looks beautiful. The bottom looks pretty done also. Let's bring you in a little closer. I'm going to show you what we got going on. Ooh, I can hear it sizzling away. Mix our little butter up. You might have supposed to do this before you bake it. I don't know. Too lazy to go watch the video again and check it out. But I'll try to link her video below. And then you could do it exactly the way she does it. Or maybe I am. I could. Could be, could not be. You know what? I'm going for the gusto. I'm just going to dump the rest. There's only like about 2 tablespoons in this whole container that I poured. I'm not going to waste it, so. It'll soak in and drip down to the bottom crust. You guys, this looks amazing. So I'm going to let it kind of set for just a few minutes before I go ahead and cut into it, and then we will give it a try and let you know how it is. So our favorite pre-made burger patties, while it's more expensive to do it this way, sometimes it isn't, because I always look at Aldi for their $2 markdown at register stickers. So this was $5.31, but we took $2 off. So that's like $3.31 for a whole dinner for our family. So I'm going to get these on, and then I'm going to season them with our current favorite seasoning from Costco, the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. And then I always toss a little splash or 2 on both sides of Worcester sauce, because it's delicious. Let's get going. I did turn my pan on so it could start getting hot. I kind of cook mine a little bit slower. I feel like they stay juicier. This isn't like world-changing burger dinner cooking with Sarah today, but it's just something that we do that maybe somebody does a little differently and may want to freshen up their burger ideas. So the pan is warm, but I like to quickly, well, that's a lot, put a little bit of seasonings on both sides. So I get it flipped. I'm not using my gross burger hand. I'm going to do this all one-handed. Don't be afraid to over-season. It's fine. A lot of it's going to come off in the grease in the pan. Alright, we are going to flip them real quick and then season the other side right away. So I want all this stuff to cook into the burger, not, you know, if the burger's cooked, it doesn't like cook into it, I feel like. So, let's get them flipped over and toss on seasonings again. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cook these on about medium-high for about 4 minutes before I flip them, and do about 4 or 5 minutes on the other side, and then they should be perfect. All right, so I let them cook about 4 minutes on one side, and I like this nice little crust. Whoop, I'm pulling this one across the pan, doing it one-handed. And now I try to make sure they're all in the heat equally. And then push them together. And now I leave them alone for about 4 minutes, and then they'll be perfect. They'll have a nice little crust ring on the other side as well, and it'll be nice and juicy and super flavorful. Sorry for all the sizzling in the background, but our burgers are going, and I'm going to try to cut into this. See how it goes. Still a little hot. Hold on here. See if I can get in and show you a good picture. Good view of how this looks. It smells so good, you guys. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. I don't know, I feel like this dough might be a little raw. I don't know, we'll see. But a nice thick layer of the cream cheese and sausage mixture. Oh yeah, that's gonna be delicious. Let me dive in. Alright, let's try this. Mmm! Okay, big thumbs up. I think I would bake mine a little bit longer, just because like the very center of it, I might toss back in the oven for a few minutes. The very center is a little too gooey, and I don't think the kids would like the gooiness, but the flavor is awesome, and it is really tasty. I definitely suggest trying this. Like I said, I'll link Fallon's video from Moss Family TV below, and maybe get the right exact steps, but that's delicious. I'm a big fan.